How's it going, everyone? Runt9 here, and welcome back to another episode of Runt9 Plays Slay the Spire. Let's take a look at our daily. Draft Vintage Night Terrors sounds like a fun one to me. So we're going to do a daily run this time and see what we end up getting. I'm definitely okay with a little bit of draft. Seeing red is not as good as I would like it to be, so looks like we're doing a Body Slam deck. Yep, there's the Shrug to go with it. Do we want two Body Slams? Out of those, yes. Shrug again, although Rampage is also good. Shockwave, Wild Strike. Oh man, I'm not necessarily liking how this is looking thus far. Can I get some block, please? Okay. Alright. There we go. Do we have a lot of exhausts? One, two. We have two exhausts. Maybe Feel No Pain would be good. I think I'd rather have Anger. Whirlwind. Metallicize, I think, is an absolutely perfect get here, as is Ghostly Armor. Take another Shrug. I think I'm okay with Infernal Blade here. Alright, so our deck is pretty bad, in my opinion. I'm not particularly happy with it. I was hoping for more block synergies, but we'll see what we can get. But I do think that, a shrug body slam is not the worst thing in the world. Let's see here. We probably want to just go start heading up the middle. Oh, I love this. Alright. Shrug, Anger, Infernal Blade, Twin Strike, Body Slam. Gotcha. Okay, I'm good with that. Also, Gremlin Horn is a wonderful way to start this run off. In fact, I think this is also a great way to start things off. Sure, why not? I mean, that just means that we're going to go straight for that shop. Okay, cool with me. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, I think that a second Metallicize is a bad idea. I don't really see much that helps us here, especially since we're already at 15 cards. Do I want to remove anything? I kind of don't like Shockwave. I think most of the time we're not going to be able to play it. We're not going to remove anything yet. We're almost never going to be ending our turn without block. I'm going to say no on all of that, actually. So let's start getting some upgrades going on here. Upgrading our body slams is going to be pretty important. Metallicize is going to be a good one. Shockwave being cheaper would be great. I think we need to start with upgrading our body slams, since that is kind of what the deck was supposed to be based around, at least. I think I will open with a Metallicize here, or not, Whirlwind, I should say. And then just do Iron Wave Anger. And then you're dead next turn. So needless to say, this is going to be pretty strong right off the bat. But I'm curious as to how it will scale later on. So we'll go ahead and get the other Body Slam. And already swimming in relics. Okay, I'm definitely good with Kunai in this kind of deck. We actually do want more combat, which I've kind of already been screwing up thus far. This is going to be a pretty solid turn, I would say. Let's do an Infernal Blade. I will take a Pummel here. And then do that. We're going to block it, so Rampage there. Okay, that works for me. Shrug, try to draw. Nope, not going to happen there. So let's just do Shockwave Anger. And then you should be dead next turn. I would be very shocked if you're not. There we go. Moving right along now. Next to non-boss chests contain 2 relics. Cool. What do we have here? No big block cards. I do think that self-forming clay goes well in this deck. Is there an attack that we'd like to open with every time? Rampage seems good, I'm not gonna lie, but I think I'd rather have self-forming clay. And I think we just open with a Carnage and a Shrug. And we had a Body Slam! Oh, man! Don't you hate it when you make stupid mistakes? I know I do. Headbutt, Carnage, doesn't matter, but... yeah, got him. I do love Slay the Spire. Oh, there we go. Those are both good hits. We actually do want to go for the combat. Whirlwind right off the bat. We'll take care of that. That fight is usually much more of a pain. I don't care about a Fear Potion. Slay the Spire really is a great game. Not gonna lie. Okay, this is not enough to kill either of you, so let's just... excuse me. Put him in killing range for next turn. I think a Shrug, Rampage. Honestly, I think I'd rather do this, which was probably the wrong idea, but details. In fact, I should have played the Whirlwind for the Kunai, but also, again, with the details. Alright, so Shuriken also makes this a bit more insane. What do we want to upgrade here? I think Rampage, probably. And then Hexaghost should be a cakewalk for us. We're going to want to do an Infernal Blade. Clothesline is fine. And then, honestly, I think we just Whirlwind Anger. No reason to use our Shrugs there. Now here, we're going to want to probably just go ahead and put up as much block as possible. I will exhaust Carnage here. I actually think it would have been a good idea to use Rampage, but I'm okay with the fact that we will take no damage here. And our Thorns put in some work. Now we're starting to see how this can be put together. We don't necessarily need Ghastly Armor, so let's just Whirlwind Anger. And there's a Strength up from Shuriken and a Dexterity up from Kunai. And we'll just play all of these. Can we perfect this boss? That should actually be really good for us. Oh, I should have played Shockwave first. It's okay. If we manage to perfect this boss, then that will help with our score. Do you die to Whirlwind? Not quite. So Shrug, and now you're dead. Okay, well that was a really good thing. Demon form, it all depends on whether or not we get an energy relic or not. How many exhaust cards do we have? I actually don't like True Grit in this deck because I don't want to exhaust very many things. Demon form will probably never get played. I say Limit Break becomes an immediate upgrade target. I'm perfectly fine with Busted Crown here. I'm not necessarily worried about adding too many cards to the deck. It's already in a good spot. So we actually want to just really focus on combat. So we should probably take this left path, to be completely honest. And I am perfectly okay with this turn. No way to make you vulnerable, so let's actually just get rid of that. Probably not the most ideal way to do that, but, you know, details. And we did draw Body Slam. Perfect. Alright, so Limit Break is obviously kind of useless to us right now, but will become more useful as time goes by. Whirlwind does not quite kill you, but Whirlwind plus Anger does. Alright, starting each combat with 1 strength makes Limit Break a little bit better. Alright, definitely going to want the Metallicize here. Let's start with a Shrug, and in this case, just go ahead and drop you. I think a Shockwave is probably a good idea here. A Bludgeon to drop you. Body Slam won't do it, so let's just do a Limit Break, and yeah, we're going to take some damage. In fact, we're going to take a good bit of damage this turn, unfortunately. Yeah, let's go True Grit, that, Shrug, Shrug. There we go. Easy enough. Choose a skill to start with. I think Infernal Blade is probably our best bet here. Limit Break right off the bat, again, is less than ideal. So we did no damage there and put up a lot of block. I will do this purely to activate Kunai and Shuriken. Definitely taken some damage that I would like to not take, if at all possible. We did avoid taking damage that time. The Thorns killed him. Bag of Marbles is wonderful. Would I rather have the Artifact? Probably. So let's discard that one and take the Ancient Potion. Now this guy can definitely mess with us. We're going to do that just so we can play Clash. We should be able to do 47 in 1 turn, depending upon getting a bad draw, which we did get kind of a bad draw here. Although another free Shrug, so we can Body Slam Anger. We're not taking any damage, so next turn he dies. We'll just do that. Perfect. Mob Bank is perfectly fine. Alright, a Clothesline on you is okay with me. Carnage will almost kill you, so we'll finish you off with an Anger, which gets us enough to drop a Rampage on you. And I think we start with a little bit of this, and a little bit of that, and a little bit of that, and a little bit of that. Definitely taken no damage because of all the block we've got. I don't necessarily care for Limit Break here. In fact, I kind of just want to do it this way. Yeah, that's fine. We'll do that. And you're dead. Now upgrade Limit Break immediately so it can stack on itself, and in a 16 card deck we'll see it enough. Gain a special relic. I actually think that Jaxed is going to be okay with an upgraded Limit Break in this deck. Oh, I will absolutely take an Immolate right off the bat. I'm not going to play True Grit because I don't want to exhaust Body Slam. Can we get We've got 3 thorns. Body Slam does 16, so you're dead, and then I'll put up True Grit so that we don't take any damage. Alright, so definitely do Jax, Shrug. If we attack to get Shuriken and then Limit Break, we'll end up at 8. But I think I'd rather Limit Break first, and then Whirlwind is going to do less damage than Carnage. Correct. So we're going to do that to kill you. Probably overthinking things, but oh well. You know, Pantograph and Blood Bile is also perfectly okay. Now, what's our upgrade target here? It's getting to the point where... I mean, Infernal Blade being free is probably not bad for us. We'll probably want to upgrade Whirlwind here pretty soon as well, since we are getting some strength gain. I'll take your book. Now, what do you got for me? No really crazy good block cards. Chemical X does seem to be good with the Whirlwind we have. So let's take Chemical X, and Strawberry is fine. Then I think we wanted to upgrade Whirlwind. So Whirlwind will kill just about anybody right off the bat now. Alright, we drew a Body Slam, which is perfect. We will want to do an Infernal Blade, Uppercut, good draw. Rampage, Body Slam, and the Thorns will not kill you, unfortunately, but we take no damage. Oh, we shuffle a card into our deck. I actually don't know that that was a good pickup, now that I think about it. So perfectly okay with that. Smith, let's grab... I think just making Shockwave a little bit more playable. I mean, at 2 cost, it's still pretty bad, but at least it lasts for a lot longer now. I think we are going to want to play Limit Break here and True Grit to exhaust and anger. And I will definitely take an Immolate. That way we get our Dexterity and Strength. And I don't think we need any of this other stuff. I mean, we might as well draw 3 cards. We've got the... words. We have to play that because of Ethereal. Entrench definitely shuffle in. I think a Whirlwind here, right off the bat, is kind of just insane for us. I kind of would like to put up some block, but let's just Whirlwind and do just a crap ton of damage. And then Shrug, Body Slam. Maybe we should have played Rampage there. I could see a good argument for it, but... And this is a decent turn, all things considered. Nope, don't want any of that stuff. 20. Well, I think Limit Break Whirlwind just about kills you, does it not? That it does. Do I want an Immolate? I will take an Immolate, yes. I think Runic Cube is the best of those 3 for us. Time Wizard, that's going to be bad, unfortunately. Looks like there's some good combat right through here, so let's just go this route. I think we don't want to deal with Thorns, so Shrug, Immolate, Infernal Blade, Bludgeon, Body Slam. Okay, cool. That works. We can no longer become weakened. Yay. Also fantastic. I love the fun dailies like this. They're just really enjoyable to me. Does Whirlwind kill you? No, it doesn't. So we will instead go this route. If I do Carnage, Anger, Limit Break... Nope, don't care. You die next turn. Or die from that too. Also, Ornamental Fan is continuing the trend of playing 3 attacks in a turn being incredibly ideal for us. So you are vulnerable, so drop kick lands. If we play 2 more attacks, then Limit Break will pop. So that gets us to 4, and then we can Body Slam again. Not that we necessarily needed to, but that's fine. None of that really helps us by getting shuffled in right now. I'm okay with a Metallicize, Immolate, True Grit. No, we'll just do Anger. I mean, Whirlwind does the trick here without us really having to do anything. This is a fun daily. I really like Vintage. Vintage, it's probably the most fun daily modifier, in my opinion. It really is a lot of fun. I'm a huge fan of crazy combos, in case you can't tell. So it really tickles my fancy. We are actually going to take some damage here. Is there anything we can do to avoid that? There's not. Unfortunately. But obviously it's a winning run. It's just a matter of, can we have a good enough time to show up on a decent part of the leaderboard? I think the answer is probably going to be no to that, but we'll certainly find out. It does kill one of them. I actually am fine getting rid of that, so we can Body Slam to kill off you. Body Slam plus Rampage kills you. And then we can do that. Limit Break, and take no damage, and one-shot you next turn. How are we going to one-shot, you might ask? With Immolate. And Whirlwind right off the bat seems good to me, but let's do this first, and then do a Whirlwind. There we go. Let's see here. We are going to want to run towards the double elite path, maybe? I mean, there's definitely more combat going this direction. Upgrade, Immolate seems good. Yeah, let's upgrade Immolate. What do we have here? I will add 1 colorless card. Lost up to 3 cards in your hand. Add 1. No, I don't like either of those. Getting plenty of upgrades here. I mean, most of our deck is upgraded at this point. I think I'll take an Anger. Making free cards better is always a good thing. So I actually don't want to fight the elites, now that I think about it. There's an Iron Wave and a Carnage upgraded, also perfect. So if we draw a Whirlwind, it's over. Immolate also puts in work. Multiple Rampages, I mean, there's Whirlwind. A little too late, but I guess I can't complain too much. We'll just keep upgrading our entire deck. Metallicize, you're next. And what do you have for me? Let's grab... I mean, Fiendfire plus Strength is amazing. But I think Oddly Smooth Stone, Dolly's Mirror, and start with our double Limit Break. Upgraded Limit Break, I should say. Alright, Shockwave, Infernal Blade, Anger, Rampage, Body Slam, just to make Kunai and Shuriken pop off. Okay, how do we want to play this? I think we just Whirlwind. Basically, if we draw Whirlwind against this guy, it's probably going to be the right answer. In fact, I will shuffle in another Whirlwind because of that fact. Jack's Whirlwind seems good. Oh, we could have, you know, played a couple limit breaks there. Anger, because why not? $45 damage should still be easy to deal with. Shrug, Immolate, Rampage, Body Slam, Anger. And then we have one more turn where he's doing 52. Let's Jack's Limit Break. And then hit you for all of it. And then all of it, and then all of it. There we go. I'm good with that. That worked perfectly fine. Toxic Egg is kind of useless at this point. Dig up a random relic. Why not? Sure, let's start the game with Metallicize. Or start the fight, I should say. So we'll do that, and Infernal Blade, Wild Strike, Rampage, Shrug. Now, I usually misplay horribly against this guy, and I fully expect to continue to do that this time. We'll gain more thorns. I mean, the dexterity we should have popped already, realistically. But this is fine. We want to shuffle a bludgeon in. I mean, why not? So we can play, what is that, 3 cards this turn? 5 cards. So can we get Limit Break off in a positive way? I think Shockwave is a must. I'm going to say Immolate is not going to work here. If we do Iron Wave, Anger, Body Slam, Limit Break. Anger, Body Slam, Limit Break gets us to 6 strength. We will shuffle in a Limit Break at this point. And then Jack's Limit Break Whirlwind seems pretty strong. 24 X times or Bludgeon. I'm going to say that Whirlwind is going to be the best answer here. Sword Boomerang with a bunch of strength. Yeah, go ahead, shuffle that in all you want. Limit Break, Sword Boomerang kills you, I believe. And there it is. We did 822, so I did pretty terribly, all things considered. Get some more unlocks, that's always nice. But let's go see just how far down the board we are. View my score. Yeah, that's not good at all. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, hit me with a like or comment. It helps out a lot. Also subscribe for more videos like this in the future. Check out my community Discord to connect with me directly. And if you're interested in donating to my channel, there's a Patreon link in the description. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will catch you on the next one.